Good morning. This is Lisa from Appinium, and today we have Yael Frid with Cellebrite. They're going to talk about how Cellebrite is using Appinium. So tell us about Cellebrite and your role there.
Thank you, Lisa, and thank you for the opportunity. My name is Yael. I'm the CRM service team leader in Cellebrite. Cellebrite is the leader in digital investigative solutions and analytics, partnering with public and private organizations to transform how they collect, review, analyze, and manage data in investigations to protect and save lives, accelerate justice, and ensure data security.
So what was your vision or goals when you started this project with Appinium?
I think our main goal and vision is to bring our customers to one and unified platform under Salesforce, which we heavily used, the Experience Cloud, where our customer can manage their licenses, open cases, register trials, purchase new services or renew licenses, and consume their training content.
So why did you choose Appinium to help you with this?
So as I said, we heavily using Salesforce. So the use of Appinium is the seamless Salesforce integration residing within the platform for both our customers and Cellebrite employee, which we are using daily. It was the obvious tool selection. And our main goal when we selected Appinium, while in Appinium enables the video learning plans and media capabilities.
So can you give us a high-level overview of how Cellebrite is using Appinium solutions?
So we are using it both internally and externally. External use, we have our customer portal using Salesforce Experience Cloud. We have the learning as the LMS, Learning Management System, which we manage content, courses, and students. And we're also using it as to our Learning Hub, which is self-consuming content by our customers, the onboarding and the micro-learning. For Cellebrite employee, our internal community, which is also Experience Cloud, internal Experience Cloud. We have a consumption for training content of Cellebrite employees, manage, consume internal content per department or system, and manage internal teams content.
So I would love it if you could show us what the experience looks like for your customer portal, which you call My Cellebrite. Can you show it to us?
Of course. I would like to start with the first phase in our customer journey, which is the onboarding page. We're selling both hardware and software to our customers. And when the customer purchases the hardware, they're getting a bag with the QR code that leads them to My Cellebrite portal, which is our Experience Cloud, and to the onboarding page. Here we used Appinium Media for the customer to know how to start to use their device, regardless or independent from the customer success that will contact the customer. So this is media playlist the customer can view in a sequence. We also embedded the quick start onboarding processes within the versions the download version product page our customers must visit in order to be updated. I would like to show you an example. So we have the quick start. This is another product, and here as well, using Appinium Media and catalogs, we enable our customer to work and get micro-learning, we call it, to learn about our devices and how to use them. So Cellebrite also offering courses for our customers, so eventually they will be certified on them and be able to testify on court on the evidence they were able to pull from the devices. Cellebrite offers web-based training live online with a Zoom on instructor in a Zoom class, and instructor-led class, which is on a face-to-face session within a venue. So for our customers to see what are their ability, the course catalog, and to purchase it, we have the store. For example, I will choose, I'm choosing training. I want to see the available classes. So those are the classes for September. Using Salesforce capability, we are showing Appinium ILT class list according to the product code. I can filter it by the different options, if it's in person or virtual by Zoom, and select the location. I can click to see what the remaining seats and another information. And the moment I'm clicking add into a cart and pay, let's say by credit card, in a few minutes, I'm assigning to a class and can start to consume it. So we have the training page. Here our customers can manage their training. If the customer didn't select the class, he had the option in the previous screen. If the company purchased for them vouchers, they can use. The student can also be enrolled from the voucher we can see here. So I want to register to enroll again from this flow. So I'm selecting the course and then I can select again all the options. Let's say we'll register to this one, assigned. And now we have an API call to Appinium to do the enrollment and everything is seamless for the customer. Enroll to the course, I want to view it. I'm redirected to the Appinium page. I can see the class information right here and I can start taking the course. I also pre-prepared how the customer can see their own achievements and print it. So here I have acquired achievement. So I can click to print and I have my test user certificate printed and ready to go. So as I showed you in the beginning for the onboarding and from the product page, how we can use the abilities of Appinium Media, we also using it. We can also access it from the Learning Hub, which contains different products and different catalogs, all managed by our training team. They managing it, upload it, so the customer can consume the content they need. We call it micro courses. The customer can create their own channels with the favorite movies they want to see. I can play it from here.
So that looks awesome. It seems like you're giving your customers a lot of choices on how they learn. So can you tell us about what it looks like for your internal employees?
Yes, of course. So for Cellebrite employees, there are multiple options to get content for different content. The first thing we wanted to enable our employees to consume the same content as the customers from the training department, because everything is Salesforce and the same courses, the learning plans, the training department creating within the backend, as we saw it in the Experience Cloud for the customers, we can also show it here in internal community. So every employee can consume the training content, the Cellebrite training content, and get their achievements. Here, for example, I have my CCO self-paced, which is the web-based training. And it's loading the same experience as the customers get. We also have Learning Lab for employees to learn about our systems. So here it's are used in feature media for guiding the users how to use correctly within processes on the systems. So it's a very nice example. So for the technical support department, we requires by the team manager to have a place for the manager to manage the content his team consumed and also create new specific content for them. So at the team manager, they have a tab, My Team. And here the manager can view their team progress, what certificate the member did, assign learning to them. It's a specific learning. So in addition to the content all Cellebrite employee has for this specific department, for specific role, they can create their own content and assign it to the group members. Another use we brought into the internal portal for the trainers to manage their classes. Instead of bringing the full license for Salesforce, we have many trainers, contractors, subcontractors. We create them the page within the internal portal to manage the classes they're teaching. So to take attendance, to view the student grades or the assignment progress, we created this page for all our instructors. This way they can take the attendance, email the class, or see the location, the venue, or any other information from the class.
So what's been the feedback from your customers and your internal employees?
So just after our initial deployment, we got a great feedback from our training account managers because we moved to single system and how much easier it's making their job. Until we moved to Appinium, we had 2 different systems. So after the purchase, the training account manager needed to find the voucher, everything with the integration. The students needed to log into 2 different environments. So making everything in one place was amazing change.
So before you mentioned that the content that's managed with Appinium is also embedded in the products themselves. So that's a really unique use case. Can you share with us more about that?
Yeah. So when our customers using our products, we want to give them, again, I'm repeating the seamless experience. I want to show you one of our products. I will share my screen. Okay, this is Cellebrite PA. We have the tab, the Learning Hub tab. So the first thing we require from the customer is to log in. We ask the customer to log in so we can track his movements within the portal to know what media he watched and what is interested in, so we can leverage it later on. So this is the same page as we saw in the Experience Cloud, but this is embedded within the product. It's redirect to the same Appinium media records. Let's see this one, for example. It is playing from the media.
So regardless of whether they watch the content via the product or watch the content from inside the portal, it tracks their consumption of this data. Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
So you've done some interesting development above and beyond some of the out-of-the-box features that Appinium brought to the table. Can you share any of that back end to our viewers?
Yes. So as I showed you along the way, the development we did with Salesforce on the Experience Cloud, I will share the backend. So I would like to start with Einstein Report we created for the training account management team. They can open their day. This is their good morning to view the class roster reports, their opportunity, what they need to manage, and the lead, the feedback reports, the grade, everything brought to one place, which is a game changer. And because it also contains Salesforce, everything here is combination of Appinium within Salesforce. I can filter with Salesforce standard filtering. So let's take current quarter. And here I can see the view, the classes, the open opportunities, the open registrant. We also enable, using Salesforce capabilities, the ability to bulk enrolled students into class. If I want to take this student, for example, I can always enroll them in one per voucher, and the training account manager has the same flow as the student has from the community. But if I have more than one, instead of going one by one, record by record, we develop them the bulk flow. I can select the records I'm interested to enroll, get the bulk enrollment, select the course, let's choose this class. Okay, and the two users are now enrolled to the class from the backend. I want to go to this class just to see how it looks like. So I can see those two students enrolled. And for any reason we need to unenroll the students, I can also do it directly from the class. If something got canceled, the venue needed to be postponed or any other reason, I can click to unenroll per the class, select one or more records I want, click next, and everything will work for the training account management.
That looks amazing. Did you have any roadblocks or issues to resolve in this journey? And how did Appinium assist you with this?
So Appinium helped us all along from the beginning, starting with creating the learning plan, the media learning hub, how to connect it with the API correctly to the product we just show, the sharing rules, how to create and manage the sharing rules. I must say that every time we're missing something, we easily creating the feature request, our requirements. For example, we missed the option of prerequisite by achievement date. It was only by achievement status, but we had a renewal window, and Appinium developed it for us.
So that's awesome. So what are the key outcomes that you got from a business perspective, and how has this impacted your business?
The main change is to bring everything into one place. It's reducing complexity of data application, APIs, and online visibility for customers. And of course, the admin for the backends. So when the customer purchase using our CRM and getting the vouchers, they immediately getting it and starts to enroll the course. Or purchasing by credit card, a few minutes later, you have everything.
So let's talk about next steps. I know you've been evaluating other functionality for your organization, especially video to case. What do you see as that use case?
Yeah, the video to case is really great feature. We are now examining our POC, the business reviewing it. The ability to reduce the technical support agent time with getting the case for the customer, then try to reach the customer, send me pictures, send me something that I will try to understand. If the customer will open the case originally from a video and share his problem, it can be a really improvement for our technical support agents.
And what other functionality from Appinium is on your roadmap?
So we are now also in POC with our sales department on the send media component on Salesforce records by Appinium. We're really excited that we have the ability to reduce the time for the salespersons. Instead of writing emails and meeting summaries for our customers, they can easily record themselves. They will be notified when the customer open it and knows if he listened to it. And also the other account members will be able to log in to see the video records within the opportunity. So everything is aligned, what's shared with the customers, what he knows.
Do you have any recommendations for others who are undertaking a journey like yours?
So I think my main recommendation will be to stick to the standard and try to leverage as much as you can for Appinium capabilities, as the system supports almost all types of media requirements.
This has been wonderful. Thank you so much, Yael, for joining us. We truly appreciate your time and willingness to share your expertise with all.
Thank you for having me.